Okay, welcome to the first episode of this new Let's Play series. I am restarting my island. I'm really excited to get back into the game and enjoy everything about it. And I cannot wait to get started. And so I completely wiped my old island and we're going to be starting from the beginning. And this is going to be a nice, cozy, enjoying every moment kind of playthrough. So I hope you enjoy that kind of thing. And I hope that you are comfy and you have your work, school, or game on with you and a cozy drink. I actually have a frozen coffee from Chick-fil-A. I know that's an interesting choice, but it's so good. Okay, good afternoon. We are so excited to have you here. Let us be the first to congratulate you on your wise decision to sign up for this adventure. Welcome to the check-in counter for your deserted island getaway package. They're so excited. There is so much to look forward to, but first let us introduce ourselves. I'm Timmy with Nook Inc. And I'm Tommy. We'll be flying to the island with you to help you get settled. Think of us as your partners. We're in it for the long haul. So let's get started, shall we? The first step is checking your application. Is this your first time applying for one of our packages? Yes, it is, since I am not going to be carrying over an old island. Now then, we'll need to look up your application. Can we have your name and birthday? Name is Alex. And birthday is August 3rd. Okay. Oh yes, here you are. Our next step will be to take a picture of you, Alex. Oh, don't worry. Take as much time as you need to get yourself looking just the way you want. We'll be ready when you are. So I normally design my character like how I look, but I'm thinking maybe it could be kind of fun to do something different. So we're going to just peruse around a little bit. I do like this bang hair for the beginning. Let's check out the different colors. So we have black, brown, burgundy, or if that's the right one, a red, a kind of yellow, and then a blonde, and then a gray, and a light gray. So actually, I think what I'll do for now is I will keep my character looking like myself, but then when we get the fun hair colors, I think I might take advantage of those because I saw in some of their trailers, Nintendo's trailers for Animal Crossing, I like how they design their characters with all sorts of different hair colors and styles. And I was like, it would be fun to take advantage of that. So this is how I am for now. Great, you're all set. I'll just go ahead and add that picture to your records. And now let's start talking about your new home. So exciting! You see, we're quite proud of the work we've done to help you feel comfortable in your new life. Oh yes, in fact, if you want, you can even experience the seasons the same way you're used to them. What I mean is, we have islands in both the northern hemisphere and the southern hemisphere. We recommend choosing an island that has the same seasonal pattern as your current home. So tell me, Alex, where do you live now? I live in North America. Ah, excellent. That information really helps us focus on just the right island for you. So naturally, we'd recommend that you relocate to an island in the Northern Hemisphere. There are a few more decisions to make, but does that sound okay to you so far? Okay. Very good. We have a number of lovely uninhabited islands in the Northern Hemisphere to choose from. Now then, all of our islands are approximately the same size and they're all quite natural. So don't worry about whether you'll have enough space or comfort. You can't go wrong. Just follow your instincts and choose an island with a layout that looks appealing. That's how I do it. So that actually is what I'm going to do. I don't have a specific island in mind that I want to pick. And if none of them feel quite right, if none of them really scream to me, then I will restart. But since I don't have a specific one in mind, I don't anticipate it taking a ton of tries, but we will see how it goes. I'll show you some maps now and you can choose the best one for your new home. Okay, so there's top left is the airport is on the right side, and then we have The resident services somewhat lined up with it and pretty far back from it. The second one is, and that one is right facing river. Or right facing river? Yeah. And then the second one is double south facing rivers. We have the airport a little bit on the left side, but somewhat center, and the resident services is completely offset from it. The third one is the resident services is pretty close to the center of the island. The resident services is totally offset from that. And then it has a left facing river. And then the last one is the resident services the airport kind of off the center a little bit to the right. The resident services is totally offset from the airport, and then it's a right facing river. A lot of these, the resident services is super close to the edge of the island, which isn't my favorite thing, and I'm not really feeling double south facing rivers, so I'm actually going to restart, and I'm going to keep track of how many restarts I do, just because I'm curious to see how long it takes. But I won't, once I pick the island, I'm not going to restart based on airport color or villager or flower or fruit. So really my main choice here is going to be the layout, just to make sure it feels right and it feels appealing to me. And I'm really curious if you have any deal breakers or non-negotiables for your island, if it has to do with the layout or if it has to do more with like your starting flower, fruit, villagers. Okay, take 2. I like this airport music. It definitely feels, it kind of feels like elevator music. It's very fitting though for the environment. Okay. We'll go with my brown hair again. And my anime eyes with brown. And I like the circular nose, and I kind of like the uwu mouth. I think that's what it's called. I also love adding the blush, and we'll do the pink. I picked the opposite hemisphere of my own before. I think it was when it was winter where I was, and I really wanted to experience the summer and the spring in the game. And so I picked the southern hemisphere. But honestly, there's something really nice about picking the ecosystem that you're currently living in real time. So I think after just the one time of doing it, I didn't do it again. Okay. Let's look at these. Okay, so the top left, the airport is somewhat center. It's close to center. The resident services is so close to the airport, and it's just a little bit offset from it. That is an interesting layout with a right-facing river mouth. Okay, second one has the double-facing rivers. Resident services is a little to the left. Oh my goodness, I keep getting the airport and resident services mixed up. The airport is a little bit to the left, and then resident services that's pretty centered to the map actually. Okay, next we have the right mouth facing river. Resident services is a little bit to the right of the map, and then the airport is a little bit closer to the center, but it's still right facing. I'm also paying attention to the dock, because since we know we're going to have a further extension of the dock, I want to be mindful of where I see that being. I feel like maybe I see it being closer to the airport rather than further away. And then the last one has another right-facing river. The resident services and the airport are almost lined up with each other, and they're both on the right side. And I will say I don't love when the airport is on the right side of the map. I prefer it to be center or to the left. And so I actually think I'm going to restart again. It's funny, as you keep doing this, it's almost like the criteria starts to build up. Maybe because you know what you don't want, but you only figure it out once you see it. But it's helpful to help narrow down what you actually want, since I started this with not really any clear-cut idea, but now I know that what will feel like a right island to me will be either like a left or a centered airport, and no double facing river mouths, double south facing river mouths. Okay, take 3. Wait, is this 3? Yeah, this is 3. I'm almost already losing track. I've used different names and birthdays before, but there's something really nice about using your like real name and birthday. It makes you just feel more connected to the character. I think that's why I like to design them kind of how I'm looking to. Obviously I don't have those eyes, but the eyes is where you can really be creative. They have lots of different kinds of eyes. Yep, Northern Hemisphere sounds good. And it's almost time to look at maps again. Okay. Alright, I haven't looked at any of these this time. It's kind of fun doing it one by one. So number 1, right facing river mouth. Map is somewhat center. Resident services map, oh my goodness. Airport is somewhat centered. Resident services is pretty far to the right. The dock is not very close to the airport. I'm thinking that's probably no. I know that I'm not going to pick the south facing ones. Well, actually, hold on. I take that back. I'm not going to pick this one because this one is just definitely a no for me. I don't like that the resident services is to the left of the airport and not to the right. Okay, so let's go to this one, this guy right here. So this is actually a map that I've had very recently, which is funny. So left facing Rivermouth. Airport is actually pretty far to the left. Resident services is almost center in the map. And then the dock is to the right. So this was the other thing actually. I kind of liked the dock on the right hand side of the island regardless of where the airport was, because in the 3.0 announcement trailer, which just happened almost a week ago now, that dock was on the right side, and so it almost feels like it would feel weird to me if it was on the left. And so I actually really like this map. And then this south, or this final one, even though it has two south-facing rivers, I like the airport location and I like the resident services location, especially in relation to the airport. And I also like that the dock is on the closer side to the airport, but again, I kind of like the dock. Yeah, the dock on the right just feels right. And you know what, this island, this just feels familiar to me and it feels right. So we are going to go with this one. Wonderful choice. I can't wait to show it off to you. But before we depart, I have just one final question for you. If you could only bring one thing with you to a deserted island, what would it be? Out of a sleeping bag, a lamp, some food, and something to kill time, realistically, I would bring some food because I think trying to kill or make my own food or find my own food would be a stressful thing for me. How interesting. Oh, I'm sorry. That was just a hypothetical question. I like hypothetical questions too. Nook Inc. will fully cover all of your basic needs. Yes, yes. Your attention, please. This is a service announcement. The chartered flight for Nook Inc.'s Deserted Island Getaway Package is ready for boarding. Any customers waiting to board should make their way to the gate at this time. That's us! Ah, perfect timing. Come on, let's board the plane together. Aw, thanks. Hello, everyone. Thank you for taking this chartered flight as part of Nook Inc.'s Deserted Island Getaway Package. Please sit back, relax, and enjoy a complimentary video presentation about deserted island life. Yes, please. I love this video. Very nostalgic. Love that rain outfit. And those fall decorations. Such a good video. I think it would be really cool if in real life, if you were going to a resort on the flight there, you had like a complimentary video presentation about the resort life beforehand. That would get me so excited. Maybe those do exist. I've never actually gone to like an all-inclusive resort, and we have oranges. Very nice. I actually didn't really like oranges for a minute for the fruit, but to be honest, orange juice is very refreshing, and it is the only citrus fruit in this game, so it's nice. I like it. Okay, these are our villagers. We're here. Now, I know you must be incredibly excited to explore your new island home, but I have one small request. Would you please join us for a short orientation session in the nearby plaza? Our fearless leader himself will be giving a presentation, so I'd hate for you to miss it. We're heading there right now if you'd like to move L to follow us. Okay, I'll follow you. Sometimes I like to talk to my new neighbors, but we'll just go right ahead and listen to instructions. All right. All right, is that everyone? Let's see. Is Mira here? There she is. And how about Teddy? There he is. And there's Alex, of course. Great, we're all here. I'll turn it over to you, Mr. Nook. Our 3 adventurers are ready to get started. Yes, yes, very good. Let's see, how shall I begin? Yes, of course. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to your new island. My name is Tom Nook, and I'm the founder and president of Nook Inc. Today is the first day of your new life on this pristine, lovely island, so congratulations. And this is a package deal, As such, Nook Inc. staff will always be here to support you and ensure your comfort and safety. But first things first, I'd like each of you to choose a spot of your own. It's the first step to putting down some real roots. I'd like you to dream big. I do have certain connections in construction and real estate but I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's just get started with a simple tent, shall we? Please collect your tent from Timmy or Tommy and then choose a spot to place it. Hello, Tommy. Here you go, Alex, your very own tent. Wow. Once you find the perfect spot, press X to access your inventory, then select your tent to place it. Don't worry, you'll get a chance to see what it looks like before making your final decision. And you'll want a little breathing room, so take your time finding a space that works for you. Oh, I suppose I should probably set you up with a map, too. Yes, I love the map. Once you've put up your tent, please find your way back here. Use your new map if you need it. Well, off you go. I hope you find a great spot. Thank you. Beginning of music game. Or beginning of music game. Beginning of game music. Oh, and we have lilies as our flower. Cute. Okay, let's find a spot. I think I want to be close. Oh, look it. We have Teddy and Mira right here. I think I actually want to be kind of close to the airport. It could be convenient. And I can always move later. But I think I want my roots to be near the entrance for now. Okay, let me imagine it. Okay, so that's pretty close to the airport. I think I'm actually going to move it over just a little bit to the left, just to give a little bit more space. And then I think three spots back from the beach line is good. Let me imagine this actually. How is that? Okay, maybe a little bit closer. We're almost there. Just gotta get just the right spot. Is this the one where I started? That is where I started. Okay, no, I want to go one more over. Just a single one. Instead of, I think, 2 or 3, which is what I did last time. Okay, so I think this one... Okay, maybe one more step back. Mira has the right idea. She knows what's up. Okay, let's see. How is this one? I think that is perfect. Yay! I set up my tent. That's a big first step. It really is. Yeah, that's nice. That gives a little bit of space if I ever want to cover it or whatnot, but it's still very close. Let's see how Teddy's doing. Yo, I'm Teddy. You're Alex, right? Nice to meet you, Groof. You already set up your tent, eh? I'm still trying to find the perfect spot. I'll be doing some serious cardio, so it's gotta have lots of fresh air. I think this spot'll do the trick, but I don't know. What do you think, Alex? I'll find you a spot. What? You'll help me find a sweet spot to put this tent? Seriously? Wow, we just met and you're already doing some heavy lifting on our friendship, Alex. Okay then. Can't wait to see the epic spot you pick for me. I can't wait to show you. I think you're gonna like it. My tent is in your hands, Groof. You've got this. If you need me, I'll be over at the plaza visualizing how awesome island life is gonna be. That's what I'm doing too, Teddy. It is going to be so great and so fun. Oh, there's Mira. Here. Wait, I got it. Don't tell me. You're Alex, right? See, I told you I had it. I'm Mira. I gotta tell you, I'm excited to do this whole island thing, Cottontail. These are really cute nicknames. You already found a good spot, huh? I was trying to just feel for the best spot, but I was having trouble because every spot feels like the best one. I couldn't just sit here thinking it over, so I grabbed a stick and threw it, and here's where it landed. So now this is my spot. Okay, I know there's only so far I could throw the stick, but I'm liking this. I'll find you a spot. Whoa, for real? You're gonna pick out the perfect spot for me? You do that for someone you just met? You know, you're all right, Alex. In that case, here you go. It's your show now, Cottontail. You guys are sweet letting me pick your spots for you and trusting me with that. You go pick out the perfect spot for that tent I gave you. I'm gonna go wait at the plaza in the meantime, okay? Okay, sounds good. Thank you for trusting me. Okay, so I want to put their houses together, and I want to put them kind of over here in like maybe a little mini neighborhood. And I want to give just a little, I want to put it just a little bit off from the river. Teddy and Mira, which one do I want to put? I'll put Mira, she'll be on the outside of it. She can kind of be like the welcome committee. Okay, let's imagine this. I think I like that. Yes, I like that actually. That's perfect. And I'm gonna give about 3 spaces in between their tents, so I can put like a tree in between them if I want. So 1, 2, that feels like a lot. Wait. Let's try, okay, let's see. Is that 3? We'll count it when we, see that seems so close to resident services. Okay, let's count. I think that's 4. 1, 2. I think I want to put them a little bit closer. If I can't put a tree next or in between their tents, that's okay. I do think it would be nice to have them a little bit closer though. Okay, this should be perfect. But I actually don't think they're lined up with each other, so I am gonna move back just a little bit because I do want them to be in line. Let me imagine it. See, that seems perfect. That seems like the perfect distance. Okay. Mira's got a place for her tent now. Looks like everyone has a spot picked out for their tents. I need to get back to the plaza. Welcome back, everyone. I hope you all found just the right spots to set up your new homes. And now we're at golden hour too. Of course, you can sleep on it for a while, Really get a feel for how it suits you. And with that taken care of, we can move on to more serious business. Like throwing an island warming party. We'll have it right here in the plaza with a roaring campfire. We'll just need a few supplies to get started, yes? Since we'll all be living here together, this will be a good test of our teamwork. Let's see. Timmy, Mira, Tommy, and Teddy can set up things here in the plaza. Meanwhile, Alex and I will work together on gathering firewood and perhaps a little snack. All right, everyone, let's get to it. Alex, would you come see me for a moment? Yes, I will. Look at them all going. Teddy's sweeping away. Mira's working on the firewood. Tommy's perusing. And Timmy is looking at that bench, thinking about something to do. Ah, Alex, I just wanted to go over what we'll need for the campfire. I think roughly 10 tree branches should do the trick. You can find them scattered about the island. So when you find one lying on the ground, just press Y to pick it up. Meanwhile, I'll investigate the orange-like items growing in the trees. I suspect they're real oranges. Interesting theory. You might be right. So let's collect our 10 tree branches. Here we go. How many do we have? 6. Let's find a few more. There's one. Okay. I think we need 2 more. 1 more. Okay, there it is. Perfect. Oops, don't want to run into Tommy. Welcome back. I trust you had some success foraging for tree branches. Very well. Allow me to lighten your load. Yes, yes, that should be plenty for our campfire. You made quick work of that. I'm quite glad that I'll be sharing this desolate island with such a hard worker. Thank you. And speaking of surviving on a desolate island, our next task is to round up something to snack on. While you were collecting branches, I was evaluating the fruit that seems to be abundant here. They look like oranges, they smell like oranges, and they even taste like oranges. In fact, they are 100% without a doubt genuine oranges. So, will you collect 6 of them for me? Now, I'm sure that you don't need much guidance here, but just in case, if you see a tree growing oranges, you can press A to shake it. Then just pick the fruit up. I'm sure you'll have plenty of oranges for us all in no time. All right, let's get some oranges. We're needing 6 of them. I think I'm seeing some bugs back there jumping around. I'm back. Well, well, I knew you were the right one for the job. Thank you once again. I'll go ahead and take those oranges off your hands and get started on the preparations. Yay! Island warming party. Now, is that everything? Yes, yes, I believe it is. Let's get started with the festivities. That is a big bonfire. Yay! At last, allow me to properly welcome you to your new island. I have participated in many ventures and endeavors over the years, but this may be the most exciting. Helping develop a thriving new community entirely from scratch will truly test my business acumen. And perhaps my skills as an outdoorsman. I thought it was craftsman. Now, we may not have the kind of numbers that I originally envisioned, but that just means we'll have to rise to the challenge. And I have no doubt that, with hard work and perseverance, we'll shape this deserted island into... I suppose we can't call this a deserted island anymore. But what should we call it? I sense a great opportunity. As the first residents of this island, we should be the ones to name it. And in the spirit of democracy, we should put it to a vote. Majority rules, So, take a little time to think, and when everyone is ready, I'll present your ideas. Okay, so... I had a name in mind, but I have used this name before for other islands, and so I think I'm going to take a minute to come up with a completely original island name because I want this to really represent a fresh new start, and so I want to use a name that I have never used before. Okay, after searching a bunch of island generators for several minutes, I have finally decided on a name. I try not to make it too specific if it has anything to do with any of the nature items in the game. For some reason, I don't want it to be that, but I do want it to encompass what I have planned for the island. So I'm going with Bloom Isle. Alright, is everyone ready? Let's try saying our ideas all at the same time. Ready? Go. I'm going to screenshot this. Awesome beach. I have never seen that. What splendid variety, each one a potential gem. Now for the voting. I'll say each name in order and you can clap for the one you think is best. Alex seems to have the enthusiasm and the naming sensibilities. Let's start there. So, Alex suggested Bloom Isle. Everybody loves it! Wow, that's an overwhelmingly positive response. Each and every one of you clapped. I suppose if everyone is in agreement, we could just go with Bloom Isle. Splendid. Then from now on, this island will be known as Bloom Isle. Well, Alex, since you've proven yourself by naming Bloom Isle, I'd like to rely on you for other critical decisions we'll need to make on this island. Yes, yes, I hereby name you the resident representative of Bloom Isle. Wow. Alex, Alex, could you please say a word or two as the new spokesperson for your neighbors? You can count on me. So we've settled on a name for our island, and we've selected our resident representative. It's been a big day, but it's gotten rather late, so let's have a toast. Everyone have a beverage in hand? It's fresh juice made from oranges our new resident representative harvested on this very island. Then, without further ado, a toast to Bloom Isle and the happiness of its residents. Cheers! Oh, Teddy's playing the tambourine. Having fun? I'm gonna kick off a new workout tomorrow morning, so I'm taking it easy tonight, Groof. Wow, that is dedication right there. Moving to a new island and still keeping on the workout routine. I've never settled an island before. Me neither. Bloom Isle. This is gonna be rad, Cottontail. Cute. Bloom Isle, Bloom Isle. What a great name, just rolls off the tongue. Thank you for offering such a wonderful idea to the group. Aw, sweet. You handled your tasks perfectly. We got a nice campfire going. Thanks. Ah, Alex, having a good time? I know this is all a bit much, so if you feel like taking a short nap in your tent, by all means, go ahead. We'll keep the fire burning. Maybe I will go do that. Sounds good to me. But first, you'll probably want this. It's your very own camping cot. You'll want to set it up in your tent before you lie down. Oh, and there are a few packages waiting in your tent as well, Just a few items that might be useful. To open packages and use the things inside, press A. And when you're ready, you can move L to crawl into bed. We've got another big day ahead of us tomorrow, so rest up as much as you can tonight. That's all from me for now. Sweet dreams, Alex. Okay. I am going to take a nap in my tent. Because it has been a very busy day. Let's see. We got a radio and a lamp. Okay. Let's go ahead and move this around a little bit. And there's the cot. I'll place it right in the corner here. Perfect. And I actually am going to move this. We'll put the radio right back here and turn it on. And then the lantern can go here. Okay. Let's sleep. Rest my head for a little while? Yes. I just realized it only took 3 restarts for us to get to this island, so that really didn't take very long at all. So, looks like you've decided to make your own way in the world. Get out there, explore new frontiers. That's all the way right, Daddy-O. You don't need to live by anyone's rules but your own. The world was made for exploring, you know? Living free, being out there, it's a great feeling. Yeah, but take it from a cat who's been on the road. Being by your lonesome can grind on the soul. You've got to make friends along the way. Rambling this crazy world is Squaresville without some pals. Yeah, man, friends are where it's at. Speaking of rambling, I'm doing a bit of that myself. My bad. Maybe it's about time for you to wake up to your new life. Oh, but listen up. That rap I just gave you about friends, it's pretty key. You'll dig this island life a whole lot more if you share it with some friends, if that's your scene. Yeah, an island paradise with your best pals sounds pretty groovy to me. Cool. When you wake up, you'll be in sync with real time. Dig that island life, and I'll catch you later. Wise words, KK. Alex, are you in there? Yes, I'm in my tent. Oh, I hope I haven't woken you abruptly. But I do wish to discuss something with you. I'll be here when you're ready. Alright, I guess I better wake up. What's this song? Aloha KK is currently playing. Very fitting. We're gonna leave it on. Ah, there you are. I hope you had a pleasant nap. Or, well, I suppose it was a bit more than a nap, wasn't it? It's a brand new day. Wow, I needed that. Oh, yes, it's quite normal to be worn out from such a long trip and a major life event. Speaking of which, I have a few more things that you might find useful as you adjust to life in our little paradise. First, you'll need one of these, yes? It's your very own Nook phone. I had these made especially for island residents. Ah, I want to make sure it's working right, so could you try turning it on for me? Ooh, welcome. Good, good. Looks like you're getting good reception as well. Okay, feel free to put it away now. Say, Alex, have you ever used a smartphone before? Sure have. Very good. Then this should be a breeze for you. In fact, these Nook phones are rather easier to operate than ordinary phones. Oh yes, we simply removed most of the features. There's also a very useful app that contains advice for living here. Normally this would not be free of charge, but as you're just getting started, consider it an extra bonus. It's called Island Life 101 and it is a message delivery service of sorts. Feel like giving it a try? Yes, please, I will take it. Okay, I'll need you to pull out your Nook phone again so I can send you the app. Perfect, perfect. You've now got the Island Life 101 app as well. You'll start getting messages once you're out and about doing things. Read them as they arrive, Alright, that's enough about the app for now. I do have one more thing for you, however. What is this? It's my itemized bill. So this includes everything. Airfare, accommodations, labor, tax, and of course your Nook phone. Bringing your grand total to the modest sum of 49,800 bells. Okay, I'm gonna consider that a deal. Yes, yes, well then, wait, you don't have any bells. I can't believe I didn't think of this. Ah, of course. Well, no need to worry. I was prepared for exactly this type of tricky situation. For the getaway package, you can pay your fees with miles instead of the standard bells. I call this extremely helpful service the Nook Mileage Program. Nook Mileage? Well, it's quite extraordinary if I do say so myself. With the Nook Mileage Program, you can earn miles by simply living your life here on Bloom Isle. I dare say, the more you enjoy your island life, the more Nook miles you can earn. And you can use them to pay back your move-in fees, and so much more. So, the bottom line is, you'd need 49,800 bells to pay your move-in fees. But with this new service, would you believe it? It only comes to 5,000 miles. I'll just go ahead and register you so you can pay in miles. Yes, but there are more details available within your Nook phone. Just open the Nook Miles app. And you'll see that you've earned some miles just for traveling to the island and joining the program. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must get back to a few other matters. But let me heartily congratulate you once again on your arrival. I'm so happy to have you as a resident of Bloom Isle and a client of Nook Inc. Thank you, thank you. My new life is underway. I can do whatever I want. Oh yeah. From now on, island time will match the flow of time in the real world. Do not touch the power button when you see the autosave indicator in the top right screen corner. You can also save and quit your game after pressing the minus. You got it. Let's check this out. Nook Miles. You're enrolled in the Nook Mileage program. Earn Nook Miles for completing island activities. Then trade those miles for various perks and goods at the Nook stop in the Resident Services Center. Make the most out of island life. Earn Nook miles. Bloom Isle Miles. You've traveled a long way just to move to our little island, and you enrolled in the Nook Mileage program. So you earned your first miles. There are lots of ways to earn miles by just enjoying island life. Sweet. I'm going to go ahead and open all of these apps. Okay. And let's check our map. I like to also keep it on, always on. I like to be able to see it at the bottom. And then our passport. We're not going to use the rescue service. I just wanted to make sure that I opened it, so I removed the little notification button. No tips yet. Alright, let's check our mail. Nintendo. Dear Alex, congratulations on your big move. We hope you enjoy your new island life. To celebrate this fresh start, we'd like to give you a gift that is sure to come in handy. From Nintendo. Okay. This is the Paradise Planning photo. And Simple DIY Workbench DIY. I'm actually going to go ahead and put the Paradise Planning photo in my tent. And I think I'm actually going to move my lamp outside so I can see better since it's dark out. I'll flip this around so I can see it. Look at them, how sweet. Okay, let's put the lamp right here. And I can move it. This. Cute. All right, let's see how our neighbors are doing. Okay, it looks like they are not in their tents, I don't think. Because it looks dark in there. So where could they be? Maybe they are in their tents. Oh, here we go. Here's Mira. Oh, look at it. She's got a net. Yo, Alex. I'm getting a real good vibe from the tent plot you picked for me. Thanks for the hand. We've got to look out for each other here. If you ever need anything, don't be shy, Cottontail. Oh, yeah. I was thinking about how to thank you, and I came up with a recipe for a leaf umbrella. Alright, so the first thing I thought when I got here was, now that's a lot of weeds. That's kind of where I got the idea. It's a DIY project that uses weeds. If you've never done a DIY project before, you should ask Tom Nook to help you out. I think I need to do that. He's doing free DIY demos over at Resident Services. Thank you. I'm actually going to pick up some tree branches as well. And where did Teddy go? Oh, here he is. Look it, he's got a little basket. How cute. Yo, Alex, that spot you found for me is just incredible. Thanks. I hope we can keep looking out for each other like this. It's good to have buddies, Groof. Oh, right. I've got something here for you, Groof. Thanks again for finding a place for my place. That plain cap is perfect for Bloom Isle. You can try it on by pressing X to open up your pockets. Then press A to select the item you want. Choose where if you want to put it on. You can always change later if you need to work out, Groof. Thank you, Teddy. Let's try this on. Aw. Cute. Alright, I'll do a quick check just to grab these tree branches. Because you never know when they might come in handy. And there's a lot out here. I already grabbed 10, so I was thinking there was going to be less. I think that was all of them that were on the ground. And I'm going to grab a couple more by shaking a couple trees. I should get a couple falling. And an acorn. Ooh, that's exciting. There we go. Okay. I'm curious about this DIY demo. Alex, welcome, welcome. As you can see, it's quite cozy in here. It's funny how cozy doesn't always mean comfortable, Let me know if you need advice on how to spend your time on this island or anything else. If you need some advice about basic island materials, you should talk to Timmy. He can help you procure some of the essentials for thriving in our little paradise. And if you want to earn some bells, he has a rather generous policy of purchasing just about anything. Not strictly advisable from a business perspective, but quite generous. Oh, one more important thing. I'm offering a free DIY workshop that can help you really build out your island experience. I think it would be quite useful, so I do hope you take me up on it, I will take you up on it right now. What would you like to talk to me about? I'm all ears. About that workshop. Yes, the DIY workshop. Each participant will make and keep their own tools and receive a set of DIY recipes. I think it'll be quite useful for island life, So, shall I put you down for the next available session? Yes, please. I'd love to. Yes, that's the island spirit. I happen to be free right this very moment, so let's get started. Welcome to my DIY workshop. Oh, I suppose workshop is overselling it a bit, When you see how simple it is to DIY, or do it yourself, you'll understand what I mean. The basic idea is to gather materials, follow a recipe, and then craft using a workbench like this one. So, today we'll be constructing a fishing rod using common materials that you can find anywhere, yes? For this particular recipe, we require a mere 5 tree branches. It is admittedly a little flimsy. Now then, come see me once you've collected the materials, I love that in this game, it's very focused on kind of like self-sufficiency. I think in the previous games, I know for sure crafting wasn't a thing, so I'm thinking you have to buy all your tools, but it's nice now that we can collect materials and then make the tools ourselves. Okay. Gotta select the project from the workbench. Flimsy fishing rod, here it is. My first DIY. Yes, that was perfect. As you can see, crafting is quite simple, provided you have the correct recipes, And that concludes my free DIY workshop. Oh, there's just one last thing. I have a few common DIY recipes for you, free of charge, naturally. I'll just need to send them to your Nook phone. Would you mind opening it up? Splendid, thank you, thank you. The DIY app is now installed on your phone and ready to use anytime. And the flimsy fishing rod you just crafted is yours to keep. It may not last forever, but it should serve you well for a little while at least. Speaking of fishing, I'm no master angler, but perhaps I can give you a few tips, In my experience, you should aim in front of the shadow of a fish when you cast your line. I would love to see anything you manage to catch. I'm quite curious about the local fauna. Let's see if there's something else I can craft. Campfire. Let's craft a net. Nice. All done. I think I'm gonna go ahead and check out this portal real quick. Oh, how could I forget? I should give you a brief explanation about that terminal. That is our Nook stop. It's a terminal for services that will further enhance your island life. At the moment, you can use 2 services, Alex. The first is Nook Shopping. It's a catalog shopping service for items that can be hard to find on an island. Second, this terminal serves as an automatic belt dispenser, or ABD, for the Bank of Nook. We're also working on a service by which you'll be able to redeem Nook miles for various things. Please take advantage of these wonderful services. Quite beneficial indeed. Welcome to Nook Stop. Once per day, accessing the Nook Stop will award you bonus daily miles. Sweet. I would like to check out Nook Shopping. Just curious what they have. Ooh, a scooter. And a telescope. A mesh cap. Sporty shades. Bonjour tea. Misty tea. Sweatpants. Water shoes. And KK Jazz. And a handheld lantern for the season. And then there's also promotional items. That's some good stuff, I'm not gonna lie. I'll check out this box over here. Oh, I should give you a brief introduction to that box too. That is a recycle box for all the island residents to use. We'll be using it for items removed during construction and such. Yes, if you see anything you like, feel free to take it right on home. If the box gets full, we'll get rid of the oldest items first, so don't delay in picking out what you want. I'll take a cardboard box. Hi, Timmy. Welcome. You don't waste any time, do you? We're still setting up. But for starters, we intend to offer a small selection of goods for our island residents. Space is limited right now, but we'll try to have some fresh stock each and every day. I'm sure you're busy, but feel free to take a look at some of the items we're thinking of selling. I'll take a look. An inflatable sofa and a camp stove, along with some of the basic tools, some medicine, yellow lily, yellow mum, yellow rose, some trees, DIY for beginners, a slingshot recipe, and an orange. Anything catch your eye? Well, yes, but I don't have any money. We're not just sellers, we'll also buy things from you, including stuff gathered on this island. And because we want to support efforts to beautify the island, we'll even pay you a little bit in return for any weeds or trash you bring in. If you want to know whether we'll buy something, just ask. All right, sounds good. All right, let's organize our pockets just a little bit. I'm gonna learn these DIYs now that I know how to use them. So this is for a simple DIY workbench. That'll be good to craft sooner rather than later. Go ahead and put that there. And then let's learn a leaf umbrella. Let's take a look at these DIYs super quick. Clump of weeds, 15 of them, and then hardwood and an iron nugget. Interesting, okay. All right, let's get some Nook miles. Island togetherness. One of the goals of Nook Inc. is resident togetherness. Our Gregarious Greetings initiative aims to reward you with Nook miles just for chatting with residents. Try to talk to all your neighbors every day. Okay. Wait, what? Oh, for the ones that I've collected. I thought it was for the ones that I've made. I'm like, whoa, I haven't made 5, have I? Let's check out this bulletin board. Oh, look at that owl. So cute. Wait a second. I saw it tilting. Oh, look at its head move. Oh, that's so sweet. Does it follow me, kinda, or no? No, it's just kind of chilling. It's doing its own thing. Oh, how cool would that be if we could have that as a pet? Well, it's the island's pet. I'm sure we'll see him around. Look at that behind. Oh, my word. The tarantula. Should we try to catch it? Should we try? Oh my gosh, Mira, is she gonna join us? Is she gonna try to help? Yeah, I know. I forget the trick to catch these. I think it's to wait until he tries to crawl away and then you slowly sneak up on him. We're gonna be patient because I have definitely gotten bitten by these tarantulas many times over the years. It's hard when he goes behind trees because then I can't see him. Can I move my camera? Okay, this might help. Oh wait, no, now I need the camera up again. It's like as soon as he starts turning. Oh, I thought he was about to go. I did it. Oh, Mira, she breathed a sigh of relief. I caught a tarantula. This situation just got hairy. Whew. I can breathe again. Okay, now we can take a look at the bulletin board. Island residents and visitors alike should feel free to use the bulletin board to communicate with each other, celebrate special events, and more. We'll use this board to post important notices and other useful bits of information for everyone. I also like to add a message as soon as I can. I think we'll say welcome to... Whoops. Welcome to Bloom Isle. And then we, oops. We hope you enjoy your time here. Whoops. We'll just keep it simple. Short and sweet. Okay, I'm gonna move up. Oops, nope. And then we're just gonna move that so it all stays in the same line. Okay, welcome to Bloom Isle. We hope you enjoy your time here. Cute. Done. Bulletin board benefit. Picture this, getting Nook Miles from Nook Inc. the first time you write something on an island's bulletin board. Keep using bulletin boards to communicate with everyone on the island. I think it might be time to update my passport photo. Maybe I can take it in front of this fire. Maybe give me a little bit of light. Passport photo. Let's take a new one. Oh yeah, I like that you can see the fire behind me. Very nice. And we can change it anytime if we want to. Title. I always love the wildflower title, or wallflower. And then let's do... I like Horizon Bound. I like Pocket too, because that's cute. And I do have Pocket Camp and like playing that. Let's do Pocket Wildflower. That's cute. And let's add a little comment. Embrace the little things. Whoops. I love the beginning game music. Perfect. Now it's all customized. Whoops. Edit credit. Your passport has some information you can edit. Nook Inc. will give Nook Miles to folks who customize their profiles. Take it slow, think about it, and make it your own. That is exactly what I did. Thank you. I hear something. I hear a balloon in the sky. I have no slingshot yet, but maybe I can get one soon. Maybe I can buy one. I'm gonna collect the shells so I can go ahead and sell them. Oh, I'm sorry, crab. I wish I was ready to catch him. I'm gonna actually bring my net out just in case there's another one, because I'm usually pretty bad about catching those. Oops. Okay. Oh, look at her go. Look at her go. I love the smile she has on her face. Get it. Oh, she's like, all right, here. Thanks. I caught a damselfly. Now it's a damselfly in distress. I think I'm also going to collect all of the fruit trees, or the fruits from the trees right now too. A very good way to earn early in-game money. And I will take all the bells I can get at this point. Are there any more fruit trees around here? Yes. I want to pick up the weeds just to make sure I don't lose any of the oranges that fall. Oh, maybe we can catch this cricket. Yay! I caught a cricket. What a chirp thrill. That's funny. Another slingshot, or another balloon. I definitely need to get that slingshot. That will probably be my first purchase. I'm going to collect a few more weeds so that I can make a couple leaf umbrellas and sell them. I'm going to clean around Teddy and Mira's tents just to be neighborly and kind. 25. I think that's 30. Yep. Okay, cool. Ooh, wait. Yes, I caught a moth, and I had a ball doing it. All right, let's go back in here. I think I should have enough space to craft. Yes, I do. Just wanted to make sure I had space to craft 2 leaf umbrellas. All done. All right, Timmy, I have a few things for you. I would like to sell, please. Of course, what are you offering? I am going to sell, not the cardboard box, I'm going to sell some of these seashells and a bunch of oranges and a couple leaf umbrellas I made. Look at all the fine things you've brought in today. Allow me just a moment to run the numbers. And done. I can buy these from you for a total of 4,500 bells. Sound good? Sold. Thank you. Please come again. Oh, before I forget, I wanted to tell you something about the fruit you just sold me. When you eat food like fruit, you'll find yourself energized with more power than you might have imagined. Has anyone shared that with you? What I mean is, you could break open rocks or maybe even dig up a whole tree if you had the right tool. Now, it's fine for you to sell me your fruit, but you should try eating it once in a while too. Good advice. Let's see. Pick up the bunch. You'll get Nook Miles based on the amount of fruit you've sold. Remember, if you sell our island's specialty fruits on other islands, you might be able to get a better price. Oh, another one. Seller of unwanted stuff. Selling things you don't need is a great way to keep down the clutter and earn a few extra bells. And in this case, a few extra miles. Hooray for your first sale. Thanks. 2,000 miles. Doing great. Okay, so let's go ahead and show Tom some of the creatures that we found. Alex, hello. What would you like to talk to me about? I'm all ears. I found a creature. Oh, splendid. Let's have a look, shall we? Let's give him the tarantula first. Oh, what a catch. I do believe this is a tarantula. If this island can support a tarantula, why who knows what other fantastic creatures we might find living here. Alex, I have an idea. An old friend of mine runs a museum, and I'd love to send it to him for a closer look. Would you be okay with that? Okay. Thank you. I promise that I'll take extra good care of your tarantula. Oh, that reminds me. This is in no way tied to your generous donation just now, but I have a useful app to show you. Critterpedia. I sent you the Critterpedia app. It's a terrific resource for an aspiring island researcher such as yourself. With this one app, you'll get all the important details about the bugs, fish, and sea creatures you catch. I do hope you'll continue to fill it with your discoveries, and share them with me too. I'm sure I'll be able to come up with some kind of additional reward, What would you like to talk to me about? I have another creature. Oh, another creature? Well, let's have a look at that one as well. Damselfly. Oh, what a catch. I do believe this is a damselfly. Would you mind if I sent this magnificent creature along to my museum curating friend as well? Okay. Thank you. I promise that I'll take extra good care of your damselfly. Oh, by the way, have you been taking advantage of my DIY workbench lately? I have. That's great. Come to think of it, I did see you tinkering around over there just a moment ago. That reminds me, I've been meaning to share more DIY recipes with you. Mind turning on your phone? What am I going to get? I just sent you a number of DIY recipes that require wood, along with the recipe to craft an axe. Yes, I think an axe would come in quite useful on this island, because so many other things are made of wood, I hope you'll keep bringing me new discoveries to examine. It's all part of the island experience. Let's go ahead and just give him another creature. The cricket. Oh, what a catch. I do believe this is a cricket. Would you mind if I sent this magnificent creature along to my museum curating friend as well? Okay. Thank you. I promise that I'll take extra good care of your cricket. By the way, I have a proper reward for you this time. I've given you some red rose bags. Just a little sampling of a product we sell. Go ahead and do some planting, and after a few days you'll have beautiful blooming flowers. Anyway, give it a whirl, and if you enjoy gardening, stop by and buy more. I hope you'll keep bringing me new discoveries to examine. It's all a part of the island experience. Well, you're in luck because I have one more for you. Oh, another creature? Well, let's have a look at that one as well. Would you mind if I sent this magnificent creature along to my museum curating friend? Okay. Thank you. I love that he's promising to take extra good care of the creatures I've caught. Oh, remember the flower samples I gave you? I forgot to mention something. The flowers that grow will be very strong. They'll spring up even if you just plant them and forget them. But if you water them each day, that's where the magic happens. Watering opens up the possibility of propagating and crossbreeding your flowers to develop rare colors. It would be really cool to accomplish making gold roses. I just thought about that because I got red roses. And how might you water them, you ask? Well, I've just sent you the DIY recipe for a watering can. My accountant warned me about giving away this sort of thing. But you've collected creatures for me, Alex, so this is just part of Island Give and Take. I agree. I hope you'll keep bringing me new discoveries to examine. It's all a part of the island experience. Yes, yes. Let's go ahead and check out these recipes. Oh, a birdhouse. I forgot he gave me that. Then we have the flimsy axe, which will be very important to us. The watering can, bonfire, tiki torch, and log stakes. I feel like the bonfire and the tiki torch will be great for lighting because we will probably be playing on this island a lot more at night, just because that's a more convenient time to play for several hours. So much to do now. I just feel like this opened up a whole new world. Okay. Nook Miles. Have a nice DIY. Nook Inkwell Award Nook Miles for the number of DIY recipes you've collected. Think about that. You're earning for learning. I thought there was another one that was just like that. I want to look at that. So this one is Have a Nice DIY. I thought I already got those. I thought I got it for learning 5. Wow. Am I just remembering that wrong? Let's take a little stroll down here. Oh, that's funny. Okay then. I also did just check because I was curious about the golden watering can, and you have to get a 5-star evaluation on your island rating. I thought that it was maybe if you watered a certain number of flowers, which is definitely more achievable, but you have to get the 5-star rating, which I think I actually have gotten once, but I was really aiming to get it, so it didn't happen very authentically. But I would love to get it this time around in a more authentic way on this island. I think that would be a fun accomplishment. And then here's our little Critterpedia. Okay. Just checking a couple things. Nook phone life. Gotten used to using your Nook phone? The fact that you're reading this probably means you have. Keep using it and enjoy some Nook Miles just for getting familiar with it. Sweet. Okay. So we learned some new DIY recipes. We have some roses that we can plant. I have some money. Actually, before I go back outside, I want to buy a slingshot. Or maybe I can buy a slingshot recipe. That might be smarter. 900 bells, that goes a long way. So I think we're actually going to get the slingshot recipe. I'll buy it. Excellent purchase. Yes, thank you for the 300 bells. Anything else? Not right now. Thank you. I was actually gonna buy some yellow roses. First time buyer. You won't get miles every time you buy something on the island, but your first time is special. Enjoy these miles courtesy of Nook Inc. Thank you. They're practically paying my loan back already. Okay, let's learn the slingshot DIY. And then let's see what it takes to make it. I need 5 hardwood. So first things first, to get the hardwood, we're gonna need an axe. So we will go outside and collect some stone and some more tree branches. I thought I saw a stone around here. There it is. I think there may be 1 or 2 more stones. So here's one. Is there another one around here? I'm just doing a little circle. Nope, I think that was it. Get a couple more tree branches. Maybe I can catch a couple more damselflies and sell them to Timmy. Oh, and we can catch this. Oops. Oh my gosh. There we go. We caught the cricket. Sometimes they are not super easy to catch. Ooh, this net might be on its last legs. Maybe I should get a few more tree branches to prepare. Whoops. I think every tree can drop up to 5 tree branches in a day. I think it's 5 or 7. I can't remember which. Let's see if we can find any more bugs to catch really quick. So then maybe I can get a fresh net once this one breaks. Nice. Let's go ahead and check the beach. See if there's any. Oh, nice. Ooh, we got some more seashells already. Oh, look it, wharf roaches. That was a new creature. And now our net is gone. We can't catch that cricket. You've got the bug. Earn miles just for catching creepy crawlies. Every bug you catch is one that won't be surprising someone in their sock drawer. That's a good point, because we are living in the outdoors. Trash tools. Using a tool until it breaks is proof of your hard work. In praise of your good deeds, you're getting Nook miles based on how many tools you've broken. That feels like a big accomplishment. All right. Oh, Tommy in the corner was snoozing. I think I want to show Tom the wharf roach that I caught. This is interesting because I have shown him those before. I was surprised to see that they like lit up. Oh, what a catch. I do believe this is a wharf roach. Send it along. Hold the phone. Someone's calling. Blathers, is that you? Oh, what splendid timing. Yes, yes. Do you remember the venture we discussed? Well, it's come to fruition. I'm currently stationed on an island that we've decided to call Bloom Isle. Yes, yes, the local fauna are as abundant as expected, just as I told you. How many precisely, you ask? Well, there's no way of knowing just yet. But I have received, let's see, 5 outstanding specimens so far. What? Seriously? Well, that is very exciting. Oh, but you'll have to excuse me. I'm with a customer right now. I'm so sorry to keep you waiting. That was my friend Blathers, the one who curates a museum. Believe it or not, he's going to come to our island to help us identify and preserve the local creatures. Ah, but I could use your help, Alex. Since you've done so much scouting and collecting already, would you be able to help find a spot for Blathers? We'll need a good sized space to really build out a world-class museum, so do keep that in mind. This is exciting. It's all coming together. It is very exciting. Okay, let's go ahead and sell those shells and creatures. Yep, all those. Look at all the fine things you've brought in today. Allow me just a moment to run the numbers. And done. I can buy these from you for a total of 2,410 bells. Sound good? Yes, it does. Thank you. Please come again. Let's go ahead and craft my net and my axe. Okay, let's get another net. And let us craft an axe. All done for now. So let's remember, slingshot is the next goal. A slingshot is 5 hardwood. So for now, that is the goal. DIY tools. If your tools break, just make more. And to take away the sting, you'll earn Nook miles based on the number of tools you craft. Sweet deal. Cool. So we're actually going to find a spot for Blather's tent first. Then we will make sure that we get the 5 hardwood, hopefully. And then we can craft the slingshot. Okay, let's see right here. Let me imagine it. Maybe one more over to the left. I feel like I might like that perspective a little bit more with the river flowing in the back there. Let's imagine it. That's nice. I like that. Perfect. Blathers can set up his place now. And then I'm going to do a little bit of organizing again. Whoops. I like to put my tools at the front. Yeah. And then materials, and then items. Okay, now it's time to chop some trees. Okay, so we have 1 hardwood. You know what? Let's just collect them. Sometimes I wait and then collect them all at once, but let's just collect them all right now so we can keep count. Okay. All right, how much hardwood does that give us? 3. Okay. Yes! I was really hoping that that'd be the one. All right, we have our 5. I'm gonna see if these shells over here are crabs. Here, let me come up from this way. It is! No! Okay. Oh man, that's rough. That is rough. It was almost like going slow made them not want to come out, and then when they did, I was just coming at the wrong angle. And Tommy's so tired back there. Let's go. Oh. We can't do this again. Thank you. I caught a hermit crab. I think it wanted to be left alone. I think so too. But it'll have a happy new home in the museum. It'll be beautiful. Let's pick this up again. Let's talk to Tommy really quickly. Oh, Alex, it's great to see you. That campfire was a lot of fun. We're keeping resident services open at night, so feel free to stop by if you need to talk about anything. For the time being, I'll be out and about checking in with everyone, seeing how folks are doing. If you're ever unsure about what you should do, don't hesitate to stop me for a chat. Thank you. Very sweet. Let's leave the hermit crab outside of the tent for blathers. And a lot of the times when I get these first flower seeds, I like to kind of plant them all in a row, maybe by the airport or in front of resident services. But I actually saw somebody planting them like how they are up on the top of the cliffs, just kind of scattered around. And I thought that that was really cute. So we're going to go ahead and do that. It looks very natural. And I really liked that look. But we'll keep them all, since there's only 5 of them, we'll keep them close to resident services for now. Maybe we can put one right here by our tent. And then maybe when we get more, we can put some by our neighbors. I haven't heard... Wait, I can't craft my slingshot yet. I was about to say I haven't heard any balloons, but I don't want to stay out here and wait for them because I don't have my slingshot yet. Alex, I take it you found a suitable spot for Blathers to set up, hmm? It's perfect. I knew I could count on you. Thank you. I'll let Blathers know that he can move in as soon as he wants. In any case, you just got here, so I'd hate to see you push yourself too far on day 1. But it's no fur off my nose if you want to rack up those miles and pay me back quickly. I've got a few tips for racking up the old Nook miles, so don't hesitate to ask if you need a little advice. I think I'm okay for now. Just having a good time enjoying life on the island, and that has given me plenty of Nook miles. Oh, I can craft a watering can. I definitely want to do that, but I do want to do the slingshot first. Okay, then that. Is there anything else I can craft just for fun? It looks like I could craft the log stakes, but I could only do one of them right now, so I'll pass. No softwood. Oh, because I used them all. Maybe I can make a birdhouse soon. I would like to sell. I'd like to sell, I think just a sand dollar. A sand dollar. Thank you. And I love collecting all the KK songs, and so I think I'm actually going to purchase the KK Jazz to start my collection strong. And I like the idea of the scooter and the telescope, but they're a little out of my price range right now, so we can hold off on those. Same with the lantern. Since that's going to be around for a few more days, we can hold off on that for now. You know what would be fun, though, is purchasing the DIY recipes. I love buying DIY recipes. So, DIY for beginners, yes, because we have the slingshot, we have the watering can, and the axe. Okay, yeah. Let's buy that. I'll buy it. Excellent purchase. Yes, thank you for the 480 bells. Okay, time to send the recipes. Yay. I think I also want to buy the yellow roses. That was the thing I was initially thinking of, and I was like, wait, I forgot something. It was the yellow roses, and I think I want to buy 5 because I already want to start my flower crossbreeding journey. So I can plant these yellow flowers next to the red ones, and we can water them and create something really pretty. Oh yeah, these are the fun ones. I got a hay bed, ocarina, wooden block toy, old-fashioned wash tub, love that. Stone stool, love that. Frying pan, love that. And then the Critterpedia, I think this was just for the crab. Oh, and the wharf roach. Okay. Shop to it. Living on a remote island doesn't mean you have to go without life's luxuries. Shop to your heart's content with Nook shopping, and you'll earn Nook miles. That's a win-win. Bell ringer. Spending your bells on the island helps revitalize the local economy. I'll reward you with miles based on how many bells you've spent. So far I've spent 5,100. It's not too shabby for day one. They just have too many good stuff for me to pass up. Okay. Let's do a little bit of organizing once again. The classic. Oops. Okay, you know, perfect. Okay. So let's plant. We'll put a yellow rose here. We'll put one here. One here. One here. And maybe one here. Okay. I don't know how many flowers that this watering can water, but we're going to try to water them all. It's such a cute animation. Trying to get close enough. Flower power. Planting flowers makes our island more beautiful and can earn you miles. So, grow wild. Oh, I love that. That's cute. Greenhouse. Oh, I love that. Flower tender. If you encourage flower growth by showering the island's flowers with water, I'll encourage your growth by showering you with Nook miles. Wow, I cannot believe we're at the 5,000 miles already. Really doing some of the simplest things can just get you miles so quickly. I don't think we need to pay them back just yet, though. I think we can enjoy our tent for just another day. Well, actually, you know what? We don't have to buy the house right away, but it would be pretty cool to pay off the Nook Mile, or to pay off the loan, so that we can see what the new Nook Mile services can offer. I think we can see those right away. Well, we're about to find out. Ah, Alex, hello, hello. What would you like to talk to me about? I'm all ears. About my moving fees. Oh, you'd like to pay your moving fees? Very well. You owe 5,000 miles. I'm ready to pay. Thank you so much. Indeed, that is 5,000 miles and not a mile less. With that, your move-in fees have been paid in full. This is a happy day for us both, It feels great, honestly. Love to be burden-free, loan-free. Yes, yes, you're free and clear of debt, living on a thriving scenic island. What could be better? Oh, that wasn't actually a rhetorical question. Let me be more specific. How is that tent treating you? I think it's great. Is that so? That's wonderful to hear. I am so pleased to see that you're enjoying your new island life. Indeed, establishing a sort of utopia was one of the main aims of this endeavor, along with profits, of course. But speaking of this lovely paradise, which you're already enjoying, couldn't it be even better? Yes, yes, I suppose the time is right to discuss the possibility of building custom homes. Now, there are certain challenges to building fabulous homes in a remote location such as this. Challenges that do translate directly into costs, I'm afraid. Ah, but with zero interest financing and an extremely lax repayment plan, anything is possible. So, Alex, if you're ever interested in a new home, do come see me. Oh, one more thing to share. We have a miles redemption service for the Nook miles you've collected. When you access the Nook stop, you'll be able to redeem your miles for lots of interesting things. You'll be sure to check it out sometime soon, Well then, I hope you continue to enjoy your getaway package life. Thank you. Moving fees paid. Thank you for paying all your fees for moving to the island. Take a Nook Miles rebate as a gift and give yourself a nice pat on the back, Woo! Feels great. Feels light. So this is what I wanted to check out. I wanted to check out the Miles redemption services, yes. Redeem Nook Miles. I know I can't yet because I have so little. Miles plus only. I didn't know that. Wow. I normally just go right away with saying, yes, let's upgrade with the house. Oh my word. Okay. Let's sign off for now. And there is one thing that I wanted to do before I'm done for the day. Another quick way to earn miles is to create our first custom design. Okay. So select and then change design. So our island name is Bloom Isle. So it could be kind of cute to do like a little flower image. Let's see. Whoopsies. Does it look better if it's even? Maybe it does. That kind of does. What if I did this? Oh, that's kind of cute, actually. Okay. let's go ahead and do one more curve here. Okay, I like that. And then I thought it would be kind of nice to make the heart, or to make the flower a little heart. It would be so cool if we could tilt these, because I would tilt them to kind of look like petals. I mean, I could try to draw that. Might be kind of hard to draw that. Okay, let's see. That's cute. What about this color? Which one do we like more? It's very neutral. I do love neutral, but it could be fun to do a color. The red or the pink? I think I kind of like the red. It's very classic. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the red. What if I did... Okay, no. We will undo that. All right. And then one last thing that I want to add that I feel like is maybe missing. Can I do a couple of stems? Does that work? Whoopsies. How does that look? Oh, that maybe looks a little chaotic. So okay. Maybe I do one. And it's like a full, like this. Oh, a second one would be kind of cute. How about that? How does that look? I'm torn. Let's see. It's like one doesn't look like enough, but then two is like uneven, and then three is also not cutting it. Maybe I just need to move them down a little bit. I wonder if that's what I need to do. Okay, let's try that. This doesn't need to be perfect by any means, but I thought it'd be nice if I, gave it my best effort. Okay, that looks like a good spot. Okay, that's pretty cute. Oh, and then it kind of looks like it's growing out of the ground. Oh, I like that. Because it's called Bloom Isle. So a bloom flower makes sense. Or we could do that. That looks kind of natural, right? What if we did that? I like that. Okay. And we will call this design. Let's just call it Bloom. Oops. A very fitting first design. All right, let's try it on just for fun. Aww. That's cute. I'm gonna go ahead and put my t-shirt back on for now, but I'm actually really happy with how that one turned out. First custom design. Learning to use the custom design app lets you personalize your clothes and furniture. So much fun to be had. Yes, yes. It has been a very busy, I guess, first official day on the island of Bloom Isle. I want to put down my cardboard box in my tent so I can make use of it. And then I think it is time to call it a night. And I think we're going to use it to better display our friends at Paradise Planning's photo. And then we can just flip it around so we can actually see it. Let's see what music we will be falling asleep to. KK Adventure, very fun. And our pockets are in good order. And we will be saying goodnight to our first official day on Bloom Isle. I hope you guys had a good time. I know I definitely did. I'm really excited to continue building out this world on Bloom Isle, and I can't wait to play with you guys next time. Thank you for watching. Bye.